Mr. Lane, I've made up my mind. I want to keep studying.
That's great. You were gonna give your spot to your cousin. I really felt bad for you. This is the best college in the country. How could you throw away your future just to marry Susie? You finally came to your senses.
I'm not doing liberal arts. I'm applying to NDU's cryptography program.
Are you sure? That program is highly classified. You have to erase your identity and go off the grid. Have you talked to your family?
No need. I can make this decision myself, all my life. My parents have made me give everything to my cousin just to repay a debt of gratitude. They even forced me to give up my college spot. Even my fiancée, Susie, was willing to use our marriage as a bargaining chip for his future. I'm not backing down this time. I'm done with this family.
Did you clear things up with the school?
Yes, but not by giving my spot to Felix like you wanted. I went somewhere you'll never find me.
Larry, look! Susie bought me so much nice things. New clothes, new shoes, and this new radio. She said, once I'm at school, no one will look down on me.
This was Grandma's last gift to me. It was also my love token for Susie. She actually gave something so important to Felix.
Felix likes it, so I gave it to him. It's not worth anything anyway. After we get married, I'll buy you something better.
The things I treasured mean nothing in your hands. You don't love me. Of course you don't cherish them.
Susie, is Larry upset? Is he mad that I took his spot? I shouldn't take things from others. It's all my fault. No wonder nobody wants me.
Felix's life is already tough enough. You have everything. Why do you have to compete with him? Don't worry. No one is going to fight you for the college spot.
To repay my debt, I've already given everything to Felix. Do I seriously have to give him my life, too?
Go home by yourself and reflect on what you did. When you figured it out, apologize to Felix. I won't forgive you until then.
I said nothing. I did nothing. And yet, I'm always wrong. I couldn't bring myself to eat the candy Susie gave me. She told me to eat it when I was sad, so life would feel a little sweeter. But now, it's spoiled, just like her love. It has rotting away into trash. My biased parents, my unfaithful fiancé. I'm done with all of them.
Sit down and eat.
When I was little, my parents always said Felix was still growing and needed more nutrition, so they gave him the best food and made me give up my seat. But they forgot I'm only 6 months older than him. I need nutrition too.
This is your favorite dish.
Mom, I'm allergic to fish. Felix is the one who likes fish.
Did you talk to the school yet?
Give your spot to Felix. You're good at studying. You can take the exam again. Did you talk to the school or not? You owe him your life. What's wrong with giving him your spot? Why are you so unreasonable?
How did I raise such an ungrateful son?
If you don't get this school thing handled,
Get out of this house!
I don't have a son like you.
Because my uncle saved my life, I've always had to give in. First, it was toys and clothes. Then, my parents' affection. Now even my fiancé doesn't want me. If I had a choice, I'd rather have drowned back then.
Aunt Bree, Uncle Dave. Please don't treat Larry like this. It hurts me to watch. Maybe I'm just not meant to go to college. It's not Larry's fault.
It's okay. I'll make him give you his spot at college.
Once you get it, I'll take you shopping for a gift. Didn't you want a watch? I'll buy it for you.
Larry, I didn't mean to take your things. If you're upset, I'll leave right now.
Happy now? You've turned this house upside down. Apologize to Felix right now. Hey!
Dave, Larry went to the school today. He already gave the spot to Felix.
That's more like it.
Since Felix is going to college, you should go out and work, earn his tuition. Remember, this is what you owe him.
Yeah, go get a job. You're just sitting around at home doing nothing anyway.
Felix getting into college is a huge honor for the whole family.
We should throw a celebration banquet for him.
Let's book Lemon Restaurant.
Great.
We'll order plenty of dishes.
2 soups, 2 mains, plus a fruit platter. Invite our leaders and all your buddies.
"10 years. I slept on a cramped, leaking balcony, while Felix lived in a bright, spacious room full of toys and candy from the store. This house has no warmth. It only makes me feel suffocated. Just one more month, and I'll be able to leave this place with no love." Henry?
Larry, I heard you got into college. Good for you.
Henry is the only one who's ever truly been kind to me. Dad saved his life back then, so he arranged an engagement between Susie and me. Looks like I've let him down.
Larry said he didn't want to study and is giving his spot to Felix. Don't tell my dad about the marriage yet. We also need a good explanation for why you gave up your college spot. You understand?
You're marrying someone you don't love just to help Felix go to college. How touching.
Felix is still young. He can't handle stress. Don't tell him about us getting married yet. And why haven't you apologized to him?
I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I apologize?
Felix is about to report to school. Give him some money. Consider it your apology and well wishes.
Do you think I have money? With you and my parents doting on him, do you think he's lacking anything?
Don't worry. Since I promised to marry you, I won't go back on my word.
Susie, are you going to marry Larry?
No, that's not it. Felix!
I don't want you to marry Larry. I like you too.
Felix, don't be like this.
You can't marry him. You can only marry me.
Felix! Somebody, help!
What happened? Felix? Ah, he's bleeding! Quick, get him to the hospital.
You saw Felix standing right there, so you deliberately provoked him. I didn't know you were this cruel.
Felix's little tricks were easy to see through. If anyone bothered to think, but no one did, not even for a second. I treasured every gift Susie ever gave me, like it was priceless. I couldn't bear to throw any of it away, but now they're all just trash.
Isn't this the gift I gave you? Why are you burning it? Why do I feel like Larry is about to leave me?
They got moldy, so I burned them.
Fine. They weren't worth anything anyway. After we get married, I'll buy you better ones.
We're not getting married. There is no after. Whoever my parents favor, whoever Susie cares about, none of that matters to me anymore.
Larry has no one but me. He can't leave me. I was probably just overthinking.
Don't always look so serious. Felix lost his parents. He has depression.
He can't handle any more stress. You have everything. Why do you have to compete with him?
Then tell me, what exactly do I have?
You have your parents. Felix is in the hospital, and he's in a lot of pain. Go apologize to him.
With my parents there? You taking care of him, and all those doctors and nurses around him? Do you think he needs me?
How can you be so heartless? Felix's depression is your fault. No matter what, as the older brother, you should be more understanding. Looks like you still don't see your own problem. I've been too easy on you. Larry, don't say I didn't give you a chance. If you don't apologize, I'll put our wedding on hold.
Felix is clearly faking it. Yet all of you are pretending not to notice.
Larry, give Susie up. Felix likes her too. He threatened to kill himself. You're older. Be the bigger person.
Mom, I'm your son. You told me to always let Felix have his way, and I did. Haven't I given in enough over the years? Every new thing in this house, the meat on the table, new clothes, and even my room? What exactly have I not let him have? I even gave up college. And now, you want me to give up Susie too? If he asked for my life, would you want me to tear out my heart for him? Who is your real son here?
Enough. He's your cousin. Because your dad favors Felix, you think you're the one missing out? Your dad is right. You don't know how to be grateful. Like it or not, you're giving her up. Or else, don't call me your mom.
Look at you.
So, in Mom's and Dad's eyes, I've been the lucky one all along, with more than Felix ever had.
Larry, Felix is in a really bad mental state right now. Let's postpone our wedding.
Sure.
What? Felix was the one who framed me, but Mom and Dad wouldn't believe me. They even beat me and threw me out.
Come home with me.
Susie has changed. First, she postponed our wedding. Next, she'll break her promise. When that happens, I'll lose my chance to go to college, and Susie won't marry me either.
Larry, don't overthink this. I'll keep my promise to you. It's just that Felix is in a bad place. I don't want to upset him.
Susie, do you remember what you promised me? Under this tree when we were 11 years old? Do you still remember that promise?
Miss Keller, we just got word from the hospital. He's hurting himself again.
Let's go.
Susie once said she liked artistic guys, so I grew my hair out on purpose. But now, I'm living for myself. I'm going to the National Defense University. Getting in shape now will help me prepare early.
Susie, do you hate me?
No, I don't.
You keep practicing. I'll grab some water.
National Defense University? National Defense University? Why are you checking out National Defense University? Answer me.
Just checking it out.
What's there to check? You're not physically suited for it. You'd be better off studying and retaking the exam next year. Your grades are good anyway. You'll definitely get in.
Do you really think I still have that chance? My parents want me to start working to pay for Felix's tuition. Do you think I'll have time to study?
Don't worry. I won't let them make you go to work. You don't need to worry about money. I've already saved enough to cover Felix's tuition.
Susie? You not only made me give up my college spot, but you even prepared his tuition in advance. Really? What a lovely family. One tantrum from Felix, and my parents will force me to work. And you, Susie? You'll just stay silent like always.
Something feels different about Larry lately. He's right in front of me, but it feels like he could disappear any second. Larry, rest assured, I'm definitely going to marry you. It's just a delay in the wedding.
Larry, this is Professor Hart from NDU's cryptography program. He made a special trip to see you.
Nice to meet you.
You must be Larry. Our cryptography program is highly specialized and part of early admissions or admission letter. Therefore, I personally handle student pickup and transport.
So, can we leave now?
I have other duties besides picking you up. I'll come back for you next Monday and take you straight to the training base.
Okay. Thank you, Professor Hart.
Larry, your little bed is pretty comfortable. By the way, haven't you noticed? Susie seems to like me a little more. Listen well. Anything I want in this house becomes mine. So why are you still staying here? You might as well just die. Larry! Oh, my dear cousin.
Who do you think they'll trust?
When I say you pushed me? Help me! Please don't kill me. Help!
Easy there.
How could you do this to Felix? I never realized how vicious you are. I can't believe you tried to kill him out of jealousy. You're worse than the criminal. I don't have a son like you.
Dave, the boy's head is bleeding. Look. Felix, hang in there. I'll take you to the hospital.
Larry, I'm sorry. I know you hate me. You hate that I took Susie away from you. Yes, if taking my life would make you feel better, I'd gladly do so. So stop upsetting Uncle Dave, Aunt Bree, and Susie.
I already told you I'd marry you. Why would you hurt Felix? He's already hurting enough. Are you trying to kill him? How could I ever marry someone who would stoop this low? Larry, you're such a disappointment.
Take him to the hospital. Go.
Larry, kneel and apologize to Felix.
If he doesn't forgive you,
Then you are no son of mine.
Felix framed me, and yet I'm the one being forced to apologize.
do you not see your mistake?
At this point, I don't think marriage is right for us. If Felix hadn't been lucky, you would have killed him. As punishment, we're delaying our wedding. And to make it up to Felix, I'm going to hold his wedding instead. It's not a real marriage. I'm only making it up to Felix.
Well, congratulations. Wishing you both a happy wedding. Are we done? If that's all, I'm going back to rest.
Larry, will you attend our wedding? Even if it's not real, I truly hope to have your blessing.
Don't worry. If he refuses to come, I'll drag him there if I have to. You make a mistake, you pay the price.
If you don't come, then get out of this house.
Why do I feel so uneasy? Larry lost himself because of jealousy. I just don't want him to keep acting on it. Maybe if he learns his lesson this time, there's still hope for him. After the wedding, I'll sit down and talk to him.
Bree,
Make some chicken soup for Felix tonight.
Sure, right on it.
All this time, I've been caring about this family and loving Susie more than anything. Yet it still feels like I don't belong anywhere. That's why you people take me for granted. Just 3 more days, and I can leave. Mom, Dad, Susie, I'm done with all of you. All I've ever owned in this house is just these same few clothes.
Your parents and Felix are already at the hotel, greeting the guests. Let's go. Oh, right. Felix and I are only going through the motions. We're not really getting married. I'm still going to marry you.
All right.
Why does Larry seem so calm? He used to get upset any time I got close to Felix. But now, I'm about to marry Felix, and he acts like he doesn't care at all. He must have finally learned his lesson, I see.
Miss Keller, the hotel needs me there right away.
Okay, I know. You have to come. Otherwise, I'm never marrying you.
Larry, are you ready?
I'm ready.
No goodbye to your family?
There's no need.
Our boy is so handsome.
looking sharp there.
What a perfect family.
In the summer of 2025, the elite paramilitary group Shadow Guild abducted 7 scientists from Dirk who held the secrets of quantum communication. Now, they are demanding 100-year control over Starport as ransom, and it's a strategic lifeline of Pacifia.
Why hasn't your ruler shown up yet? Huh? Let me tell you. For every minute he's late, I'll inject 0.003 ounces of hallucinogen straight into her vein. This pretty woman will soon be doing a sexy dance for us.
I don't need my ruler to get involved. Just talk to me.
You?
I'm laying out 3 conditions. First, release the hostage. Second, take your men and leave Dirk. Third, apologize to this lovely lady and compensate her with $10 billion. If you don't meet all 3 conditions, you're dead.
Bastard! Do you know who I am?
You're the leader of Shadow Guild, Leo Bale. You're the 3rd most powerful fighter. But to me, you're just a mere insect.
How dare you! You only own a security company. How are you this strong?
That's just my cover. Those who know me, call me Lord Valia!
What? You're actually...
In the end, Shadow Guild will fade into shadows.
Let us go, or I'll shoot her!
I'll count to 3. Release her.
No way! Let us...
3! Miss Lead, don't worry. You're safe now. Here.
Don't move! You might want to use better gear next time.
Huh?
You cost her my bra strap.
I'm sorry. I'll buy you a new one.
Are you sure? You don't know my size. It's alright. They still have my dad and other scientists. What do we do?
Ivy.
Dad! Why are you here?
With Mr. Yale around, what could possibly happen to me? Mr. Yale, you saved both me and my daughter. There's only one way to repay that kind of debt. My daughter is still single.
Dad, what are you talking about?
Did I say something wrong?
I'm not just single. I've never dated before.
Yes. You're the only one she'll ever marry.
I'm sorry. I already have a wife.
Mr. Yale, we picked up Mrs. Yale from the airport. She'll be arriving shortly.
Mr. Lead, I've got to run. It's time to meet my wife.
Mom, Jane is finally back.
Hey, Miss Shaw was just gone for a year for her MBA. Why is she already pregnant?
Exactly.
I spent 5 years ending the wars abroad. Tomorrow at the Drago banquet hosted by the ruler, I'll tell Jane who I really am and make her the happiest woman in the world.
Jane, what happened?
The International MBA program was something, especially the practical sessions in life sciences.
Jane Shaw, what's going on? You owe me an explanation!
Miss Shaw now belongs to the God of War. You're just a loser. How dare you yell at the God of War's woman? Do you want me to kill you right now?
The God of War's woman? Jane, are you having the God of War's baby?
We may be legally married, but this baby isn't yours. Someone like you doesn't deserve to know my husband's name.
How dare you? You're Mr. Yale's lawful wife, yet you're engaged in shameless acts with your lover. It's only right for Mr. Yale to question you.
Shut up. You're just a servant, a nobody. You're in no position to shout at me. Listen carefully. I have 3 conditions. You'll have to meet all of them if you want to stay by my side. The first condition, my husband's too busy to raise the baby. Once the baby's born, you'll be the one raising it.
Jane Shaw, do you even hear yourself? You want me to raise your lover's child?
My new son-in-law is the God of War. His status is beyond noble. Jane just has to say the word, and countless men would volunteer to raise her child. This is your chance to suck up to the God of War. How dare you turn it down?
You ignored her affair and even praised her for it. Do you even have a shred of decency left? Aren't you afraid people will talk behind your back?
Here's the approval for the National Talent Program. My husband earned national honors for his service. He was invited back home. As for me, I'm carrying his child. No amount of children born into poverty could ever compare to mine. Honestly, my pregnancy is a national resource.
Bullshit! Only someone as shameless as you could try to justify cheating.
Jane Shaw, I finally see the truth about you and your family. All right, you can tell me your second condition.
The second condition, hand over your company to my husband unconditionally. He's back from abroad and needs a qualified security company to assist him. Yours is a perfect fit. Once he makes his mark, I'll compensate you financially.
What? Jane Shaw, you came from nothing. Your family sold fish at the market. I taught you how to do business and run a company. I supported your family and even your distant relatives. I've spent more than $1 billion on all of you. How are you going to repay me?
Did you forget how your family got caught for selling rotten fish? People destroyed your stall and ridiculed you. You turned into the market's biggest joke. Mr. Yale didn't look down on you. He helped you out of that mess.
So what if we spend his money, huh? He married my sister. He should use his money to take care of us. Besides, he's helping Jane to raise the baby. Maybe he'll become the godfather. You'll get to ride on my future brother-in-law's coattails.
Well, Shaw. All these years, you gambled yourself into massive debt. It was Mr. Yale who paid it off. You hit on celebrities and seduced married women. Do you even realize the mess you've made? Mr. Yale was the one who always cleaned up your mess. Now you turn your back on him. Where's your conscience? You're nothing but ungrateful leeches.
Shut up! I didn't ask him to spend money on Will. He was just trying to win me over. He did it willingly.
You really are ungrateful.
You're so fixated on petty gains. You forget there's always someone more powerful out there. You've been dying to know who the baby's father is. Well, listen up. He's the leader of Wolf Guild, the top mercenary group in Darwin. He's Hank Dunn.
What?
What?
Her lover turned out to be the leader of a top mercenary group. If he was based here, he'd be a top-ranking figure in the military.
The government calls them to handle off-the-record missions overseas. They're basically untouchable.
Mom, we're about to hit it big.
Hank is a hero. He's such a legend. When I was studying abroad and got kidnapped, He's the one who saved me. We fell for each other on his warship. Sparks flew. That's how we got our baby. I've gotten together with a powerful guy. Why would I be interested in a nobody?
You're quite dumb. The Wolf Guild is just a second-rate group. But Mr. Yale is...
Phil, it's alright. Don't bother explaining to them. Jane Shaw, tell me your third condition.
You've got a nice estate overseas. My husband's taken a liking to it. His men have already moved in. It's a military base now. Hurry up and sign this unconditional transfer agreement.
What did you say? My dad is buried on that estate, along with the man who died fighting. I asked you to manage the place, yet you let outsiders move in, and even want to give it to your lover.
Hank is not an outsider. He's my baby's father, and also the love of my life. Having him live there is a privilege for your family. You should be thanking me instead.
Thank you? Really?
I know you and your dad used to be mercenaries. You inherited the family business from him. You're just a rich kid with no power and no courage. My new brother-in-law's presence only adds value to your house. Don't you get that?
Hank dug up their graves and scattered their ashes into the seas long ago. A bunch of dead losers. Shouldn't be taking up space.
You and that bastard both deserve to die!
Bastard! How dare you insult the god of war? It's you who should die! Be smart and sign the agreement. Otherwise, I'll send you to hell.
You'll have to go through me before you mess with him.
You're still injured. Let me do it.
Mr. Yale, I'm fine. Don't waste your time on this scum.
Old man, let me show you what I've got. Get them! Get them!
Phil?
What a shame. Mr. Yale married so early. If you had married him, our family would have been truly lucky.
People say he's just another privileged heir. Is that really all there is to him?
The ruler will make an announcement at the Draco banquet tomorrow. When the time comes, you'll know who he really is.
He looks so familiar. But I just can't place it. Dad, look! Mr. Yale seems to be in trouble.
What a bunch of losers. I could kill every last one of you. How dare you challenge the god of war? You must have a death wish.
Mr. Yale, I'm sorry. I've been too rusty. Sorry I failed you.
Leave the rest to me.
Tend to Phil's wounds!
The god of war's convoy is almost here.
What? My brother-in-law is coming?
Baby, you'll see your dad real soon. My husband takes decorum very seriously. If you disrespect him, it won't be as simple as just hurting one of your lackeys. Sign the 2 agreements now, otherwise, you can't afford the consequences.
Jane Shaw, I hope you don't end up regretting just how foolish you were today.
Me? Regret it? I've seen how big the world really is. Meanwhile, you're so narrow-minded. I can't tell you how thankful I am to have Hank's baby.
Very well. Since you're not holding back, I won't either. Here's the seal. Take it if you got the guts.
What a loser. You really think you're something. My brother-in-law's men are all here. They're experienced mercenaries. How dare nobody like you challenge them? Have you lost your mind?
Since you don't know your place, I'll be happy to show you. Adam, bring me the seal.
Trash like you is not even worth the effort. Get him. Ah! My arm! He's hiding something in his head! You're useless. He can't even handle a loser. Get him! Kiddo, show us what you're hiding. If you dare. It's so heavy. It has to weigh at least 100 pounds.
What? It's way more than that. This is a high-density composite. It weighs 200 pounds.
He had all that weight on him? But he still took down the soldiers. How is he that strong?
Silly girl. Do you like Mr. Yale? His wife's about to divorce him. This might be your shot.
My arm! There's something else on him. Trash. Move aside. Kiddo, is cheating all you're good at? If you got the guts, strip off your hidden gear. Let's fight fair and square.
Mr. Yale is carrying 800 pounds of weight on him. Because of that, he can only use 30% of his strength. If he took it off, you wouldn't even survive a flick of his finger.
Go to hell! How is that possible?
Laying dirty, huh?
Since when did this loser get so strong?
You know martial arts? I didn't know that.
Cheng Shao, you know nothing about my strength. I'm disappointed in you. As of today, I'm cutting ties with your family for good!
You claim to love me, yet you kept this from me. Jim Yale, you really played me.
Mr. Yale was waiting for you to return before revealing his identity. But clearly, it's no longer necessary. Bitch, just wait till the truth comes out. You'll be begging for mercy.
Your real identity? Who exactly are you?
Old man. A low life like you has no place talking about my woman.
Mr. Yale, watch out!
Over there! Don't let him go!
Sean, you stole everything from me. My family, my fiancé, my rightful place as heir, and everything I've worked for! What more do you want? You're going too far.
Howard, you're the Warner family's biological son after all. I'm just an adopted one. I won't stop. Until you're dead.
Sean! If you kill me, you'll pay with your life too!
Since you're dying, I'll come clean with you. I can project thoughts into minds. I can make people believe whatever I want. All this time, I just had to stir up thoughts in my head to make your parents, your sisters, your fiancé, and everyone turn against you. I'm going to throw you off this building. When the time comes, I'll send out one last thought. Then everyone will believe that you jumped. Howard, this is your end.
You monster. I can't believe you even hurt Sean. He's your brother.
Didn't Sean push me off the building to my death? Wait. I've been reborn. I'm 20 now. Sean was adopted this year. It all started this year. Sean kept setting me up and eventually took everything from me. Sean caused all that, but my ignorant family members weren't innocent either. No, he may be the main culprit, but you're all his accomplices. Now that I've been reborn, I won't be a fool again.
You knew he had a peanut allergy, yet you put peanut butter in his food. I'm going to beat you to a pulp. How vicious of you! What are you doing? Let go of me! How dare you fight back? Did I say you could get up? Get on your knees!
Why wouldn't I dare? I did nothing wrong.
You!
How can you disrespect your parents and hurt your siblings? Is this what we taught you? Mind your manners!
Sean lost his parents young. He's so pitiful. But you bullied him again and again. Mom and Dad meant well. Kneel down now!
Even the chairman of Warner Group can't tell right from wrong. Now I understand. No wonder Grandpa said you were useless.
What did you just say?
Am I wrong? You believed your adopted son's every word. You didn't even check the facts before turning on your biological son. You're not stupid, but you're vicious. Will you believe him if he says the Earth is square?
You!
You bastard! How could you be so rude? Why did I bother raising such an ingrate?
You never raised me. In fact, Grandpa did. Do you want to hit me? You're just jealous that Grandpa left me 30% of the shares. That's why you hate me, isn't it? I used to go out of my way to please you, because we're family. Don't tell me. You really think you're that important? I'll let those slashes and this slap slide. But if this happens again, I'm kicking all of you out. After all, Grandpa left this villa to me. Understood?
Oh my god. I've always heard Howard is the real head of the family. After his grandfather passed away, everyone had to obey him. Turns out it's true.
So this is how Sean transmits his thoughts. I guess all those clueless fools could hear it. But this time, I can hear it too. No wonder in my previous life he only had to fake being pitiful to set me up. Sean, this time, I won't let you frame me in the name of family.
Look at him, everyone. He's defying me. This brat is turning against us. I'm gonna teach you a lesson today. You'll learn who really run things around here. You brat, I'm going to beat you to a pulp.
So, you just brushed off everything I said?
If you hadn't talked back, I wouldn't have hit you that hard. You brought this all on yourself.
Your dad's teaching you basic decency. What's with the attitude?
Howard, don't talk back. Apologize now.
Otherwise, Dad will kick you out.
What are you doing?
Howard, are you insane? What are you trying to do?
Stop it! Stop it! You monster! I'm your father!
Stop it! Stop it! You lunatic! How dare you hit your father! Karma will get you one day! There's no place for you in our family!
Security! Call security!
Call security! What are you waiting for? Get this animal off him!
Leon! Quick! Call an ambulance! Get him to the hospital!
No! I'm not going. Call my family doctor now.
No wonder Howard dared to hit Dad. He knew Dad wouldn't dare make this public. He's really ruthless.
I won't let this slide!
Are you blind? Can't you see Mr. Howard has lost his mind? Hurry and call the asylum. Tell them to come get him.
How smart of you to mark your own son as a lunatic from the start. You get to throw me out and legally steal my shares. That's expected of the chairman of Warner Group.
Mom, Dad, don't you think sending Howard to an asylum is going too far?
Imagine the shame if people find out we have a lunatic in the family.
No way. He will come. He'll come for all of us eventually. We can't keep him here. We need to teach him a lesson.
Exactly. He hurt Sean and his own father. I don't have a brother like him. Even if he kneels and begs for forgiveness, we'll never let him on.
You don't actually think you've won, do you? Hello? Mr. Hunt, I hope you're not rotting away. Come to Warner Manor for a while. I've run into a bit of trouble.
You fool! This is our family affair. Why did you call George Hunt? Huh?
George is a gangster. Why bring him here? Are you trying to go against us?
George is a founding member of the company. He's the backbone of the team Grandpa left behind. Do you expect me to just go along with it when you want to send me to an asylum?
Mr. Howard. Mr. Hunt, what brings you and your people here, huh?
Mr. Howard called me. Of course I have to do as he says. Well, I'd like to see who's bold enough to mess with Mr. Howard!
Mr. Hunt, this brat hurt his brother and hit his own father. Shouldn't I teach him a lesson?
Huh? Teach him a lesson? Don't even think about it.
I may be the chairman of Warner Group, but that old geezer still runs the underworld. I might not be able to take him on.
Mr. Hunt, make him eat peanut butter.
Mom, help. What are you trying to do?
You monster. Are you insane?
Sean claimed that the peanut butter I put in his food caused his allergic reaction. He sounded so sure. Why don't we verify it now?
How dare you?
There's nothing I wouldn't dare. Can you protect him? Anyone who gets in my way will pay the price. Making me peanut butter. Making me peanut butter.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom! Mom, Dad, help, I'm scared. Allergic reactions can be fatal. I swear I didn't frame Howard. He's gone too far. He must be jealous because everyone likes me. He even tried to kill me. Oh my God, I can never meet my family ever again. How can I repay them?
Howard, if you dare hurt Sean, I'll cut you off for good.
You brat. Are you really going to destroy our entire family, huh?
Sean is still our brother. How can you hurt your own kid? This is too much. Stop it now, or I'll cut ties with you.
In my past life, hearing those words from my family was like a knife to my heart. This time, you're nothing but a bunch of clowns. What are you waiting for? Do it now!
Sean, don't scare me! Sean, don't scare me!
Take Mr. Sean to the hospital now!
There's no need. Your precious son only knows how to play the victim. He's clearly not allergic. All of you just can't see the truth, can you?
Mom, Dad, Howard is right. There's no reaction. I'm fine. My body hurts so much. Mom, it really hurts. But I can't say it out loud. Mom and Dad will blame Howard.
Quick! Take Sean to the hospital! What are you waiting for? Hurry up!
You brat. Send him away! Are you trying to kill Sean?
Mr. Hunt, just let them go. Let's see how much longer Sean can fake it.
Let them go.
Sean has a lot of secrets. It's no fun to kill him now. I can hear his thoughts now. I'm moving in the shadows. This is gonna get interesting. Mr. Warner Sr., Madam Warner, are you leaving on your own? Or should I have someone throw you out?
You brat! What did you just say? What did you just call me? How dare you try to kick us out?
As I said, anyone who pisses me off gets thrown out. You don't think I'm joking, do you? You guys need to go, or else your adopted son will keep coming back to stab me in the back.
Nonsense! You're the one who's been picking on him all along. Do you think we are blind?
Not only are you blind, but you're also heartless.
You're not the one in charge here. You can't throw us out. Just because the late Mr. Warner left you the villa doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. We're your parents. Keep this up and I'll call the cops. Do you think Mr. Hunt can protect you forever?
Call the cops? Mr. Warner Sr., have you no shame?
I'm the chairman of Warner Group. If word gets out that you threw me out at Warner Manor, I might as well call the police and make a scene!
Fine, you can stay. My 20th birthday is in 3 months. I'll inherit the shares under Grandpa's will. By then, we'll be done for good. Until then, I won't put up with any of your crap. Otherwise, I'll have to teach you another lesson.
You! What a brat.
Mr. Hunt.
Yes?
Tighten the security. From now on, no one goes to the second floor without my permission.
Sure.
Howard we know?
Leon! Where are your meds? Quick!
Dad! Look what Howard did! He threw out all my stuff! Where am I supposed to live now?
Use the maid's room for now. Howard's completely lost it. With Mr. Hunt behind him, we're powerless against him. Just endure it for now.
Endure it? How much longer must I endure this? The maid's room is awful. It's so cramped.
Just shut up. Go confront him yourself if you dare. See if he even cares.
Mom, Dad, something feels off. Howard was furious. Do you think we actually wronged him? Do you think we actually wronged him?
That's impossible. Ever since we took Sean in, Howard's framed and wronged him repeatedly. I never wronged him.
That's right. Recently, Sean almost fell down the stairs.
Last month, he smashed the vase, pinned it on Sean, and stole his allowance. He also bullied Sean in college. We have evidence for all this.
He's just rotten by nature. He only ever acts pitiful on the surface. Now he's finally shown his true colors.
If I'd known he'd turn out this ungrateful, I would have strangled him at birth. He has grown fangs now. How impressive!
Mom, Dad, he just said he'll cut ties with us when he turns 20. By then, he'll get 30% of Grandpa's shares and a bunch of other assets. With Mr. Hunt backing him, we'll end up on the streets.
How could he?
Don't worry. Howard is all bark and no bite. It's not the first time he's thrown a tantrum. Just sweet-talk him a little. He'll still be our lapdog. Make sure to treat him nicely.
Iron's right. Family doesn't keep score. You're his sisters. Just try to be nicer to him. Then everything will go back to normal. I still plan to talk him into giving some of his shares to Sean.
Exactly. He only made a scene to get our attention. So don't scold him for now. He'll come crawling back to us soon.
But I get the feeling Howard really wants to cut ties with us. Howard really wants to cut ties with us.
That man always puts family first. If worst comes to worst, I'll just swallow my pride and go smooth things over with him later. What's the worst he can do?
Huh? By the way, let's go visit Sean at the hospital. He was just force-fed peanut butter. He might be in danger. I wonder if he'll pull through.
Yeah. How could that monster do something like that? We need to get to the hospital. Everything else can wait. Let's go. Dr. Lane, my son has a severe peanut allergy. He accidentally ate a large amount. Is he out of danger now?
Don't worry, Mr. Wei Sr. Your son has no allergies.
Huh? How is that possible? Doctor, you must be joking.
Oh, we've done a detailed checkup. Mr. Warner isn't allergic to peanut. He's perfectly fine. I don't know if I should say this. Do you usually not pay enough attention to him? Maybe that's why he's faking illness to get your attention.
What brings you all here? I'm sorry, I think I was wrong about my peanut allergy.
Did we really misjudge Howard?
Have you been framing your brother this whole time, huh?
What should I do? Mom and Dad must be thinking that I set Howard up. I don't know what's going on. Could it be I'm not allergic to peanuts, but ate something else by mistake? I can't explain this.
Oh, darling, don't overthink it. It's just a misunderstanding. Just be more careful next time.
Okay, Mom. Oh my God, I can't believe Mom believed me. She's not even mad after everything. She's the best mom ever. I love my parents so much. They're so good to me. I'll surely make it up to them.
Hey, silly. Don't just stand there. Let's go home.
That's right. Just a misunderstanding. Case closed. Let's go home. Come on.
Well then.
May, what's going on? Why break the rules? Why did you serve dinner before everyone arrived? Also, look at all this food. Leon has a sensitive stomach. He needs bland meals.
Madam Warner, Mr. Howard made us cook all this. We couldn't refuse.
Take it away. The sight of all this unappetizing food turns my stomach. Have the kitchen prepare something light.
Okay.
Who are you to criticize my food choices? Just leave if it bothers you.
What's gotten into him? Before this, he used to crawl for my affection. Why has he changed so much now?
Mom, let's eat. May, go and serve my parents' favorite dishes.
Okay.
Sean, you're the best. Not like that ungrateful bastard. I won't spare him another second of my time. You're my only precious son.
Back then, words like these could have crushed me, making me question where I failed. Then I'd still grovel for her affection. Well, I don't even care now.
May, what's wrong with you guys? What's with all these dishes? Where's my medicinal soup?
You know Dad suffers from gastric problems. Where's the soup? Serve it now.
Sorry, Mr. Warner Sr. Sorry, Miss L. The soup was always prepared by Mr. Howard. He'd personally brewed dozens of rare medicinal herbs to improve Mr. Warner Sr.'s appetite. The soup must simmer for at least 3 hours. We don't know his recipe.
So you're not completely heartless. Now quit sitting and go make my soup. Also, don't forget to apologize to Sean. We'll just pretend nothing happened today.
Didn't you hear what Leon said? Go make the soup now.
Do you even know what you're talking about? We've already fallen out, and you still expect me to wait on you like a slave? In your dreams, eating crap is the best for your stomach.
You brat, what did you just say? You...
Dad, mind your manners! How could you talk to your father like that?
Hurry up and apologize to him!
Looks like none of you want to eat. Then, don't fucking eat!
You brat. How dare you? Don't think I can't do anything to you just because the old geezer's got your back.
What are you gonna do, huh? Hit me?
You
got a problem? Leave then! No one's begging you to stay.
Oh, Dad!
Dad!
Dad! Dad! Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm not dead yet. You brat. Karma will come for you one day.
You know very well how badly you've treated me and how well I've treated you all these years. If karma's real, you'll be the first one it hits. If karma's real, you'll be the first one it hits.
Ouch.
Dad! Are you okay?
How could Howard say those things? They're still our parents. How did our family end up like this? He's so selfish. Well, maybe Howard dares to cause trouble because he thinks he's their only biological son. I can't say much as an adopted son. I just hope Mom and Dad won't be too sad. Oh, by the way, Dad has gastric problems. Maybe I could make him some medicinal soup.
Sean, luckily we have you. Look how well behaved and considerate Sean is. Don't worry, we treat you like our own son.
A heart's brat like him doesn't deserve to call us parents. You're our only son.
Exactly. Who does he think he is? How dare he give us attitude?
He's so rude. He's been like that since he was a kid.
Without Sean to compare to him, we'd never seen how vile he really is.
Hey, Sean, what's the matter? Did you suffer any grievances? Or just tell me anything you want. Don't keep it to yourself.
Exactly. If Howard messes with you again, I'll kill him.
Stop the nonsense. Howard is actually pretty nice to me. After all, we're family. No matter how he bullies me, I have to put up with it. If I ruin our family's reputation, I won't be able to face my adoptive parents.
Sean is planting thoughts to frame me again. Jackson and his gang used to be my followers. Ever since I fell out of favor, they've become Sean's lapdogs. They won't stop messing with me. In my past life, I let it all slide. This time, if you push too far, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Wait, Sean, don't be scared of him. He wasn't favored since young anyway. Now that his grandfather's gone, nobody cares about
Mr. Warner
him.
see and Madam Warner dote on you now. So what if he's their biological son?
Hey, watch your mouth. Howard is still their flesh and blood. Yesterday, he made a huge scene at home. He even hit his own father. I should talk some sense into Mom and Dad, or they might really disown Howard for good.
Guys, looks like Howard is about to get kicked out of the family. That bastard used to act all high and mighty just because he was the heir of the Warner family. Now that the Warners are cutting him off, he's no better than a stray dog. Jackson, teach him a lesson. Hey. Yeah. Howard, you good at pretending, aren't you? Finally dropped the act, huh? We heard your parents are cutting ties with you. Howard? What's with the attitude? Are you looking down on me? Tell you what, the Warners don't care about you anymore. You're just a nobody!
Set the table straight, pick everything up, and get out of here. I'll let it slide this time, or else you'll be in trouble.
Face it! You're just the Warner's unwanted son. Let's see what you can even do to me.
Jackson! Forget it. You and my brother grew up together. Just talk it out. Please don't fight.
Don't bother me! I hate people who act all high and mighty like this. In fact, even your mates walk all over you at home. Do you think we don't know? Call the cops! Call the cops! Call the cops! Lock it up for life!
Call the cops now? You think you can throw me in jail just because I slapped you? Jackson, where's your common sense? And you call yourself learned? Besides, you provoked me first. Let's see who gets arrested when the cops come. Well, he just provoked you a little and you jumped to do his bidding. Your face has become swollen, yet he's untouched. With that IQ, you still have the nerve to call yourself a rich kid?
Jackson, I told you not to mess with Howard. He's ruthless. I was terrified just now.
Stop sowing discord between us. Listen, this isn't over. Just you wait.
Fine, I'll wait. You jets mean nothing to me. Got a problem? Tell your elders to come see me.
Howard, you're out of line.
I was busy dealing with Jackson just now. You were all talk about backing up your buddy, weren't you? Let's talk. Before Ms. Nord shows up. What a bunch of losers. I've put up with you long enough!
Howard, what are you trying to do? He's going to hit me. What should I do? Somebody help!
Remember, I don't have a brother like you. Stop acting like you care. Both at home and at school, you secretly incited others to go against me. Now that things have gone wrong, you're acting all innocent and pitiful. Life doesn't work that way.
Howard, I didn't do it.
Whether you're involved or not, I'm going to beat you to a pulp today. You deserve a good beating from me.